So my parents left Vietnam with, I think they said, about $20 in their pockets. They sold everything. They sold all their belongings. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's literally gunshots. There's literally gunshots. Okay, never mind, it's fireworks outside. Okay, it's cool. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Smay, and if you guys are new here, welcome. I'm glad you guys have joined us. My channel is going to be about how you guys can make money, personal finance, building credit, building wealth. I'm going to be updating everything on how my life goes from being a real estate agent soon to eventually becoming a millionaire. I'll document everything for you guys. But today we have a special Q&A. A few days ago I posted on my Instagram for you guys to ask me questions, and I know if you guys are watching, it's been a while. Sorry, I've been busy working, been busy doing stocks, a lot of self-growth, if you know what I mean. One thing that took most of my time was finding someone that was gonna cut my hair, because nobody is cutting hair. Like I look like a wolf, like a straight up werewolf from Teen Wolf. Anyways, let's get to the questions. I'm gonna get to my phone. Hopefully 18%. That should be enough. Okay, I don't think that's fireworks. Before we get into the questions, let's pop out one of these. You guys, I'm sure you guys have had some of this, and if you guys haven't, definitely try the brown sugar boba ice cream bar. It's gonna change your life if you guys haven't tried it. This is my it's my third time. I'm lying. Yeah, it's my third time. So the first time I had these bad boys, it was at a gaming center, and I wasn't even planning on eating these. I didn't even buy it. One of my friends, Nicole, she gave me one of these. She had a whole bunch, and then she gave me one of these. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. But here we are eating these and answering your questions. Let's get into it. Hopefully this opens smoothly. It's really sticky. Okay. Alright. It's focusing on me still. Should I just... Oh, it's still focusing on me. Focus on the ice cream. Just like how I remembered it. First question. What's your biggest goal in life? That's a big question to start off with. Okay, my biggest goal in life is to be millionaire by 30 so far. I'm sure when I get there, I'm gonna have bigger goals, but so far it's millionaire by 30. Now you guys might be wondering, why by 30? Why millionaire? Why not billionaire? Why not just enough to go about, right? Like, it's more like, I believe right now if I become a millionaire, it's gonna be enough for me to focus on other things and use less time to worry about making money. And essentially I want to create passive income. So becoming a millionaire is essentially having income that I do not have to directly work day to day for. Next question, what got you into reselling and investing? Well, long story short, I was in high school and a lot of kids had some nice Jordans and Yeezys, and I remember I was like they must really have a lot of money, like $100, $200 per pair. Like I was buying my shoes from Models. So I was like, when I got to high school, I was like, damn, I want to make some money. Like I want to make some side hustles. Like where can I start? Like I just hustled my way up. I started looking up on YouTube how to resell this and that. Found StockX. Found a few friends. Shout out to everyone who supported me along the way. I appreciate it. Next question. What are your views on college? I briefly went over this in my last few videos, but I believe that when you have a goal and you already know what you're gonna do, and college is the right path to get there, then by all means, right? Like, I'm not taking anything away from being educated and being just a well-versed person. However, if you guys don't know what you're doing and you're going to college just for the sake of college, in my opinion, that is not for you. That you should really reconsider, maybe take a gap year, reconsider what you want to do, because I believe that it's more important to know what you don't want to do than what you want to do, because eventually when you do all the things that you want to try and you figure out this is not what I like or this is what I like, then you know what you want to do, like as for a living. I respect professions that require education because you are dedicated to go through all those years and spend all that money to learn. Again, I believe that college should be free. Like, if you want to become a doctor, why do you have to pay someone to eventually save their life? Like, why do you have to pay a system so that you can save their life? And next question from Mo. Why don't people smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm? I'm wondering the same thing, guys. Definitely make sure to like the video and subscribe if you guys are new here, and if you guys are returning and you guys haven't already, what are you waiting for? Next question is, what side hustles have you done in the past to build up to where you are now? I've done everything from washing my brother's laundry for a few bucks to starting my own e-commerce business. So let's start in the beginning. I used to trade Pokemon cards. That was the biggest, smallest hustle I've ever, like, it was my first side hustle. I was hustling kids for 10 bucks a card, you know, like, looking back, like, that's genius. I can't do that now, you know, like, or can I? No, we're not doing that. And then after selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I went to high school. I started selling shoes. What is in here is good. I started selling shoes, and then after shoes, we went on to like clothing, and then after that, we went into e-commerce. We can get into e-commerce in another video, but it's basically creating your own online store, being the middle person between the manufacturer and customers, and you make the prices, so you profit from the difference in the manufacturer's price and the customer's price. So you make money in the middle. And then after e-commerce, I moved on to stocks, which is where I'm at now. And once I started learning a lot about stocks and stuff, then I moved into YouTube, because I've always wanted to do YouTube, and I had a passion for editing at a very young age. I used to make stupidest Musical.ly videos. I do not do TikToks for a very specific reason. I'm too grown for that. Like, no offense to everyone who's doing TikToks, but I'm sure there's people who are making money off of TikToks, but that's not gonna be me. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Let's get into the next question, shall we? Next question is, what are the biggest mistakes you made and learned from? The most recent mistake that I can think of on the top of my head is losing $1,500 in the stock market. If you guys are wondering about that, I'll leave it up here for you guys to watch. So basically, I just lost a lot of money. When I started out with stocks, I barely knew anything about stocks, and I just jumped right in, threw a whole bunch of money in, and down the toilet it went. But no worries, guys. We've grown a lot since then. Like, next question, how do you stay motivated? I think this is a big question, because I feel as though a lot of people, sometimes when they look at me, they think that I'm always motivated. To be 100% honest, I don't believe like that when I wake up, I know exactly what I want to do. Like, every day when I wake up, I know my end game, but every day it's a new battle to find that inspiration. What am I gonna do today? What am I gonna learn today? Because every day my motivation comes from learning things that will help me reach that goal. So if I learn something new every day, it really motivates me. If I listen to podcasts or my dog, that motivates me the most. No, seriously though, I want to be able to buy a big enough house where there's so much land that my dog can run around, because he has a small backyard right now. Another big motivation for me is gonna be my parents. They're always working. So for me to be not working or fooling around or going to parties, I feel as though I'm wasting my time. That the opportunity that my parents gave me, I want to use that wisely, and I want to capitalize on it. If your parents gives you $10,000 and you go spend it instead of investing it and making more money out of it or using it to build your own wealth, then essentially what you're doing is just throwing away everything your parents are working for. So consider that when you guys ask your parents for money, or if your parents have helped you up until now, consider that when you wake up. Oh, this is okay. I love Cindy for asking these questions because she kind of knows the answers already, but I guess she just wants to help me. At what age and when did you realize you want / need to be rich / successful, and why? That's a really good question. I have to think back like to when, but it's like, when did I want to be rich? Like, I knew I wanted to be rich, like every kid does. Like, I just knew it. But like, when did I start like finding my motivation? Got it. When you go through heartbreaks, like when you just break up or you get rejected. Getting rejected by someone definitely wakes you up. Like, you want to get better. My thing is that if I get rejected or I'm not good enough for someone, then enough said. Let's move on, and I'm gonna make my life better, and I'm gonna improve as best as I can. My biggest thing is, like, if you get rejected, oh, my ice cream is melting. Yeah, so like, if you get rejected, it's a wake-up call to become a better person. If she's calling you broke, if she's calling you cheap, dude, go get money. If she's calling you ugly, I don't know what to do. Dude, I don't know, man. Wait a minute, flashbacks. You're ugly. No, you're ugly. Okay, next question. Next question is, how do you plan on contributing to society and making the world a better place? So that question involves the ability to be able to contribute, right? Like, besides the day-to-day, like if you see someone in need on the streets, you give a few dollars, or you give food or water. That's all. That's besides that. I guess the bigger question is, like, in retrospect to after you leave this earth, what are you leaving behind? What memories are people gonna remember you by? And to me, I want people to remember me as eventually someone who, if they need help, I will help them. If they're in hard times, it becomes easier when I'm around. Like, I want, like, my friends and family, if they really need someone, that I'm there for them. I promise this to my friends, like, if they're ever in hardship, like, I'll be there for them. No one is gonna be homeless. Like, I will never see my friends homeless. I don't care how bad it gets, they're not gonna be homeless. You know, a funny story about helping people. My mom actually told me this the other day, and I laughed. We both laughed. My mom was cracking up. But when my parents, my parents, and my brother, my older brother, when we immigrated here, on the flight here, so I found out that we were in LA, and then we came to Philadelphia. So, like, I always wanted to go to LA. Now I'm finding out I've been there. So, like, we were in Vietnam, and then the layover was in LA, and then we were stuck in LA for a night, because I don't know what happened. Maybe we didn't speak English or whatever. So I remember my mom told me like, on the plane to LA, they had food on the airplane, and then once they were in LA and they had to spend a whole day there, I don't know, the situation was the plane was late, or they didn't speak English, or we got lost, who knows, right? So then we had to stay on a night in LA. I'm gonna put this down before I continue the story. 1 second. Yeah, so where was I at? Where was I at? So when we were in LA, since we stayed there a night, obviously you have to eat, right? So my parents left Vietnam with, I think they said about $20 in their pockets. They sold everything. They sold all their belongings. So obviously, I think they even borrowed money from a relative. When we were in LA, they didn't buy anything to eat. So it was 4 people, and we didn't eat anything for a day. I don't remember this, so I don't remember how hungry I was, but I'm sure we were all hungry. And I remember my mom told me at the airport people were eating everywhere, right? Like Burger King and this and that and candy shops. And my brother would walk around looking at things like through the window, seeing people eat. And we just didn't have the money to just buy food, because food at the airport is like $10. Even at the time, 2007, I'm sure it was like $5 for a burger. So once we got on that plane, we were all hungry, and my dad, this is the part my mom laughed at, my dad saw that people were buying bread from the lady, and my dad thought it was free, so he was like, let's get 4, and my mom was like, no. My mom saw that like they paid for it. My dad didn't see it, so he was like, let's get 4, like since there was 4 of us, and they're like, we were hungry. And my mom was like, wait, no, just 2, because or just like 1, because they were like $5 each, and we had $20. So literally that would have been everything, right? Like that would have been like, who knows what you need money for once you get to like New York from LA. So my dad realized it was 1 for $5, a piece of bread like this small apparently, and my mom was like, let's just get 1 and me and my brother can split it. And that's what they did, and they didn't eat. So my parents, all the way from LA to New York, the whole ride and the whole 24 hours, I guess, in LA, they didn't eat. My mom was laughing because she says that now if she travels on vacation and she sees someone that can't afford bread, like she swears that she will buy them the food. Like now that we have money, and that if we're able to help people that were just as bad or worse than us, then do it, because we know how bad it was. We don't want to feel that way. Just shows, guys. So yeah, I guess if you guys think that I was born with money, or if you guys think that my parents always had money, I guess now you guys know. They worked their butts off, and they never finished middle school, let alone have any type of high school education. My mom literally did, like, she doesn't know how to read. It just shows you, like, you don't have to be the smartest, you don't have to have the best degree. You need to have the mentality of hunger. Like, you have, like, not literally, like, I don't mean like how hungry we were, but I mean like hungry for success. Like, I want, like, if you guys wake up and you guys just hustle and you guys work, like, good things will happen. I truly believe if you guys believe in your hustle, you guys believe in your goals, literally there's no such thing as failing. There's a saying in the book Think Rich, Grow Rich, to have a burning desire for something is all it takes to have it. If you guys truly believe in something, go after it and tell me about it. I go after whatever I want. So I hope you guys go after that like button and the subscribe button if you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys want future videos on things, I know this was more of a sit down talk, not really learn, but promise I'll make more informational videos. Just comment below if you guys have specific things you guys want me to talk about, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.